copper tones for you and you and you too.
Some memories don't come back through photos. They come back through smell. And if you lived through the 1970s, there are certain smells that don't need any explanation at all. The moment they hit the air, you know exactly where you are. Number 1. Aquanet hairspray.
No hairspray at any price can stand up to that. But if you want a hairspray that will hold this, hold it beautifully in any weather, no hairspray holds better than Aquanet. You can pay 2 or 3 times the price of Aquanet, but you can't buy a better holding hairspray.
You didn't have to see the can to know it had been used. Aquanet announced itself the moment you walked into a room. That sharp, sweet chemical cloud could hang in the air long after the mirror routine was over, clinging to towels, wallpaper, and anything else nearby. For many people, that smell means getting ready for school, a night out, or watching someone carefully build a hairstyle that wasn't going to move no matter what happened next. Number 2. Mimeograph paper. Anyone who remembers school in the 1970s knows this one instantly. Warm paper fresh from the mimeograph machine, purple ink, slightly damp sheets being handed down the row. It had a smell that somehow became part of learning itself. Worksheets, spelling tests, surprise quizzes, permission slips, all of them arrived with that same unforgettable scent. Number 3. Freshly opened Play-Doh.
It's the Play-Doh Mop Top Hair Shop. Well, there's a mop tops, the Play-Doh mop tops. Just turn the chair. They grow Play-Doh hair. There's a mop top. You can comb it, wave it, style it, or shave it. There's a mop tops from the Play-Doh Mop Top Hair Shop.
There are few smells as specific as a brand new can of Play-Doh. The salty, doughy scent hit the moment the lid popped off, and suddenly the table was covered in little snakes, pretend food, flattened mistakes, and crumbs that somehow ended up in the carpet. It was creative chaos in smell form. Number 4. Prell shampoo.
This is a Prell. It's one of the simplest, loveliest forms of nature. I like the idea of nature. You know, being natural in everything, especially my hair. So I use liquid Prell. It lathers like mad and then rinses out completely. It leaves no deposits in my hair. All it leaves is the shine, the glow, the natural beauty of hair itself.
That thick green shampoo felt stronger than shampoo should feel, and it smelled just as serious. Clean, sharp, unmistakable.
Close your eyes.
Oh, a surprise.
Touch your hair. What do you think of?
Straw?
You win the prize. New Prell. The girls at the office use it. And I'm going to shampoo that head of straw for you.
For dinner.
Dinner can wait.
Did you say new Prell?
Yeah, it's new and improved. It's got something called soft strand that works in all this lather to soften every strand of hair. Let's go soft strand.
Prell wasn't subtle. It was the scent of bath night, bathroom steam, and hair so squeaky clean it almost made a sound when you touched it. Number 5. Gasoline at the full-service station. The smell of gas in the 1970s came with a whole scene attached to it. You'd roll over the bell hose, hear the ding-ding, and before the car had fully stopped, someone was already walking toward your window. Gasoline, motor oil, hot pavement, summer air. All of it blended into a smell that instantly brings back road trips, station wagons, and being told to stay in the car. If this brought back memories you hadn't thought about in years, make sure you subscribe here on YouTube and follow me on Facebook. I post new videos like this every week, and there's always something that takes you right back. Number 6. Cigarette smoke in public places.
Waking up on Sunday morning, take your time, let the day unwind. Find an easy mind.
It was in restaurants, waiting rooms, bowling alleys, shopping malls, and sometimes classrooms of memory itself.
I'd walk a mile for a camel.
This little demonstration was strictly for smokers who never tasted a Camel cigarette. Camel smokers, you know what we mean. You other guys, start walking.
Even people who never smoked remember the smell because it was simply part of the environment. It drifted through the air so constantly that many people stopped noticing it until years later. Now, catching even a trace of it can bring back entire rooms. Number 7. Jean Naté After Bath Splash.
Jean Naté After Bath Splash is for people who want to take charge of their life. It makes your body and your mind so fresh, so new. You get the feeling there's nothing you can't do. Jean Naté.
This one didn't get dabbed on, it got poured. That bright citrus scent filled bathrooms everywhere, especially after showers or before going out. The oversized bottle, the generous splash, the fresh feeling that followed. For many families, this smell belongs to mothers, grandmothers, and countertops lined with familiar products. Number 8. Crayons from a fresh box.
If green were simply green, then grass and emeralds and peas would all be the exact same color, which they're not. That's why we make a sea green, a forest green, a yellow green, a blue green, a spring green, a pine green.
Opening a new box of crayons felt like possibility. The waxy, slightly sweet smell of untouched colors meant school projects, rainy afternoons, kitchen tables covered in paper, and the quiet satisfaction of picking the perfect shade. Some scents are tied to childhood in general. This one is tied to a very specific kind of childhood. Number 9. A vinyl record just starting. Before the music even began, there was the smell of the sleeve, the turntable, the room itself warming up for the moment. Add in a little dust, wood furniture, and that first crackle from the speakers, and the whole experience becomes sensory memory. For many people, records don't just sound like the 1970s, they smell like it too. Number 10. School cafeteria lunch. It wasn't one smell, it was all of them at once. Mashed potatoes, trays, warm rolls, floor cleaner, milk cartons, steam tables, and 100 lunches blending together in one giant room. You may not miss it, but you would recognize it instantly. Number 11. Copper tone or bain de soleil at the beach.
Copper tones for you and you and you too, whoever you are, wherever you are. You'll get a beautiful tan and beautiful skin with copper tone.
Whether your skin is dark, fair, or somewhere in between, there's a copper tone to let you tan fast, not burn.
Summer had its own smell, and for many people it came from suntan lotion, coconut, sunscreen, salt air, hot skin, beach towels drying in the sun. One whiff and you're back on sand with a radio playing somewhere nearby. Even the products people wouldn't use today still carry powerful memories of summer freedom. Number 12. The inside of a department store. Perfume counters, new clothes, carpet, air conditioning, cosmetics, polished floors. Department stores had their own atmosphere. You could smell it before you reached the escalator. It was the scent of errands, back-to-school shopping, holiday trips, and being told not to touch anything. And I'd love to hear from you. What smell from the 1970s instantly takes you back faster than anything else? Let me know in the comments. Number 13. Damp towels and soap in the bathroom. Not glamorous, but unforgettable. A slightly damp towel, bar soap by the sink, steam still in the mirror, maybe a little hairspray or powder in the air. It was the everyday smell of home. The kind you never noticed at the time because it was always there, and that may be exactly why it stays with you now. The strange thing about smell is that it doesn't ask permission, it just arrives. And suddenly, so does the past. A room, a season, a person, a whole chapter of life you hadn't thought about in years can come rushing back from one tiny trace in the air. And if you grew up in the 1970s, you probably know exactly what that feels like. Everything I featured today is linked in the description below. Go check it out. If this took you back, click the one on your screen. It's all the smells from the 1970s that instantly take you back.